Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. So I checked over the video and his body did not appear in the video. So I am happy about that. I don't need to continuously hear him complain. Alright, so this one we are going to continue with painting. This time we'll be painting Demeter. It's going to be right around here. I know I was going to do her crown, but I decided to go ahead and do the bottom. This will not coincide with the bottom of Askepios' statue. So, alright, so what I'm actually going to do is use this one to wet, and this acrylic paint is still wet, so. And I'm doing this, I'm painting this brown for two reasons. Okay, one, she's in control of the seasons. So, the leaves change, and the brown is supposed to represent the lack that the ground has for fertility. It will also enable me to paint her feet the same color without it being too much of an issue. So yeah, I was really happy that his body did not appear in the video, because my brother would have gotten really pissed off with me. And that's not the point of the video. The video is not to get Steven mad at me. But yes, one of my subscribers, Tasha, said that the video was glitchy, and I do apologize for that, guys. That was not my hand, that was all YouTube. So it's when your connection is unstable, which I am not a fan of. So that should be good. So what I'm basically doing is just blending the green of her dress with the ground. So she looks like that she's part of that. Right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just gotta get these little notes here. Alright. So that's what it looks like now. Okay. So now I'm going to go and start working on the crown. This is going to require total and absolute concentration, especially on Demeter's, because I'm going to be putting red and yellow, no, red, orange, blue, and yellow. Oh yeah, and green, because, so I'm gonna look at her crown and see. Okay, so really, it looks like it's just made of flowers. So I gotta go and put some more blue. There we go. And then some more green, because my green dried out. And red. So, alright. And orange. Make sure it doesn't get too close to the other colors. So this is going to require the thinner one. Alright. That's why I talk about having to focus. Alright. So I'm just going to go in little spots. I think those are flowers. With this statue, you really can't tell. The bigger one you can tell, but not the smaller one. So I'll just put a couple. This is probably the most difficult part, is her headdress. Because with this, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. So I may just go over it with red or with green. Just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm just going to go with green, because this isn't working. I'm also going to paint a lot of her hair green. I know, but I just really want to have the crown blend in with her hair. So, you know, you're always going to have like huge white spots. But since I don't know where her hair ends and the crown begins, I'm just going to do this real safely wide. So, real nice and safe light. Wow, she's turning out really great. Look at that. Look at that. I really like this. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. It's awesome. Yeah, she's turned out really great. I'm enjoying this. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is like throw out this one that I was using for Demeter and for Askepios, because I no longer need it. All right. So looks like I don't need these colors anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and throw them out as well. But I'm going to put this on top of here so it doesn't bleed in. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the colors that I no longer need. Not take back, I need that. And just stick those over there. Do I need red? No, I don't need red anymore. Sorry about this. I don't need white. Don't need that one. What I do need is my gold. Yeah. And yeah, so I just need my green, brown, and gold. So there's another one. So I'm currently uploading my second part of my painting. This is the one that had my brother in it. Who actually, he wasn't actually in it, but he thought he was. Okay. So, yeah. He thought he was in the thing, but he wasn't. Okay. So, the next thing doing is I'm going to paint his crown, and I'm going to be using gold for that. And then I'm going to paint Demeter's sheath. It says gold, so we'll just take it at its word that it's gold. Oh yeah, it's gold. Well, it's not yellow gold, but it glitters. I think it's like an enamel thing. Let's see what this is. It's enamel glitter. Okay. So all I'm going to do is, since it's an enamel glitter, and you can't tell that I actually painted it. And you really can't tell that I painted it at all. I've never bought enamel glitter ever. I should have guessed enamel, for no matter if it's a paint. Enamel's a form of paint. So then I'll let this dry, and then I'll bring over with the enamel glitter. Same thing with Demeter. That way, her sheaf of wheat glitters. So, yeah, so, so since my brother, so I want to say this, okay? So I started been keeping a secret for the last 24 hours. What is the great secret that the Southern Hellenist has been keeping from my brother? Well, simple. I have a general manager. Well, soon to be general manager. Okay? And she's been married to her husband for over a decade. She's been married for I think 12 or 13 years or something like that. And they've been trying to have a baby. So, because I don't know everything, all I know is for 12 years, she's been trying to get pregnant. So, must have been, because I was off for 2 days. So here, it was Tuesday night. And I had made, because she was talking about having lower back pains. And so it came out. And I said, wouldn't it be weird if you were pregnant? Just a offhand comment. And, with me, I was like, did I say something appropriate? What? She looked at me kind of weirdly, like, huh? So, she goes and, they show up for work yesterday. And she is, I'm going to pull this out. So she goes and she's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And I'm thinking, okay, am I in trouble or something like that? Because they know that if someone says to me, oh, hey, I need to talk to you, I've done something wrong. Because that will go through your head. I need to talk to you. Okay. And I've had managers, well, she's not a manager. She was a manager over at another place, but she's like, well, I need to talk to you. And I'm thinking, oh, did I say something inappropriate? What, So she takes me in the back, where they generally take people that have gotten into trouble. Oh, that sounds so bad. And she's like, well, remember you had said to me 3 days ago about, you might be pregnant? I'm like, yeah. Well, found out that she took the test, the pregnancy test, and she's pregnant. Her and her husband went and bought, she bought prenatal vitamins. It was actually sitting on top of the thing. And she bought a car seat. And I'm overjoyed, because this girl has been trying, they've been trying for 12 years to have a baby, to even conceive. And I told her, point blank, I'm going to do my prayers. And she knows what I'm talking about, because she used to be pagan. And she was like, I'm fine with that. So, the next 9 months, I'm going to be honoring the goddess Artemis and the god Apollo, just in case it's a boy. My brother doesn't know, but he suspects that she's pregnant. And I know exactly what she's like. She told you. No, she didn't tell me. I am so over the moon. I am so happy for them. Because when people don't understand about stuff like babies. Women want to have babies. Well, I'm not saying all women want to have babies. But there are still women out there that want a kid. And it hurts me it hurts me when people are trying to have a kid and and they're unable to have one. It hurts. So, to me, you know, she's my friend. And she's okay with me doing my prayers. So, I'm going to do them. Because I care deeply for these two. And I understand how much she's been wanting a little kid. But, you know, she told me about her family history, of how difficult it has been for her family. All the girls have been having trouble with fertility issues. And the idea that now she's pregnant has, I mean, I really am happy. I'm really happy for them. But yeah, so I didn't tell my brother. He suspects, but he doesn't know. And you know, I warned him. I said, well, if she is pregnant, she's going to think I told you, which I told him. I said, look, I didn't ask her if she took the test. It was none of my business. and it wasn't. But she told me she took the test and it came back positive. So it was car seat. So I'm going to be getting a table for the sole purpose of Artemis and Apollo. Well, Artemis, because Artemis is in charge of childbirth, and I'm going to be putting all sorts of offerings on her altar or on her shrine and everything. But yeah, so I'm, like I said, very, very happy for them. So, getting back to the statues. This is what they look like. I went ahead and put the enamel gold on there. There's still a lot that I have to do with this before I'm satisfied with it, but so I'll be doing a lot of off-camera touch-ups. But like one of the things I'm going to be doing for them, because I gave her a very good piece of advice. That way your child doesn't later on go to, the law and get their name changed, is please do not name your child something stupid. Please don't. Like, there's a girl, Candy. So, I'm going to buy them a baby book. A physical baby book. Because I had to use one when I was getting my name changed. And trust me, those things are invaluable. So I'm kind of doing a thing where his staff blends in with his clothes. But I'm buying a baby book for them. And I'm going to buy them like onesies and little socks. Well, actually the socks will be later because I kind of want it to go. Ask them like, you want things that are gender neutral or what? Probably not. Because I don't know their opinion about gender and gender identity, which I'm not going to bring up because it's not my life. And I'm a friend, so I don't do that stuff. Ooh, nice. That's just me. I'm friend. I support. And that's what true friends do. True friends support. They don't criticize. They don't chastise. They support. And I love being that support thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm supporting them and letting them know that I'm going to be there, because it's already going to be a very challenging time for them. It's already going to be a challenging time for them, especially for her. So I am going to be the supportive friend and all that wonderful jazz. So yeah, so let's think, what color should I use for the base? Shit about purple. I'll go black. And that is, you know, that's just something I've always believed in, to be that supportive friend. Because I made a vow a long time ago that if I ever had a friend who got pregnant, all I would be this big ball of support. And that's what I would be. Because that's my job as a friend, is to be this supportive outlet. Oh, that's still wet. So, but I'm happy for him. But the baby book is my way of ensuring that whatever sex their child is, gender, whatever, that the child doesn't end up hating his or her parents. Because I have seen it. I have experienced it. I know what I'm talking about. And I always get a kick out of people go, well, you shouldn't let your experiences, shape your life. You're supposed to move on and everything. So I'm painting both these bases black, mainly because I'm in a type of color. They're all not going to be painted black, but I'm just working with the colors I've got. It also brings out the decorations. So that's what somebody told me years ago when I talked about my experiences with this guy who exposed himself to me. And I don't use my experiences to attack other people or try to erase them. Just like, we all know somebody who's very famous has done. I don't. I use my experiences to define myself, not to define what I think other people should be like. There's too much cancel culture. There's too much, well, I'm not going to say cancel culture, but just bigots out there. This is why I signed that Xenia Declaration. To let people know my position on stuff. And it amazes me when you read an article or interview that she had. She's like, I don't like discrimination of any kind. Yet, she actively participates in it. And it amazed me about how her position changed. And a lot of this old dang freaking view. Well, I don't want my tax dollars paying for it. Whose tax dollars is paying for someone who has insurance who can afford to alter their body, use their own dang freaking money? I don't get it. And I don't really think I will get it. But this one guy's like, well, if you just want to go there to see tits, don't come. That was a different thing. I just laughed my butt off when I heard that. I'm sure people that are trans of color or trans or whatever doesn't want to come to a ritual to see people's tits. Okay? They're busy trying to get their own tits taken out. Yeah. But, how it is. But, and I got a transgender friend who follows me on celebrating Hellenic altars. So I do hope that he will like the video of me painting Demeter this horrible color. I don't think any of his statues are painted. But that's just me. I can later on touch it up with some color. But, yeah, so far, yeah. So, but he wants to get his name legally, I think he said he wants to get his name legally changed to Perseus. I say, go for it. Go for it, dude. Go for it, dude. Go for it. So I think he's going to have to wait till the courthouse is reopened, which sucks. But it is what it is, as I keep on hearing people say all the freaking time. It is what it is. Oh, whatever. But it's a nightmare. Get your name changed. I'm coming over 40 minutes here. But it's a nightmare to get your name changed. I've been through it. Askepios' name is actually in Greek in this statue. Just so people know. But like I said, it's a nightmare getting your name changed. I support anybody who goes through that nightmare. And, you know, I really like the name Perseus. It's a really cool name. And you have to be happy with the name you choose. You have to be happy with the name you choose when you get your name legally changed, because you're going to be stuck with it. So, you're going to be stuck with it. Alright. So, yeah, so I'm going to gloss it over in gold, but this is what it looks like. So, my Askepios is officially finished, with exception of a couple of white spots I'm going to have to go over later on down the road. But overall, I really, really like this Askepios. And my Demeter is completed. I still have white spots I have to take care of, but yeah, so it's done. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed the videos that I have uploaded. Sorry about the the live video going all choppy. That was not my intention. It's the dang freaking internet. Apparently it's unstable and all that type of stuff. So the next statue that I'm going to be painting, I'm going to try painting, is Theseus' bust. If I decide I like him that way and he doesn't need to get painted, he won't be painted. The next one that I'll be painting is going to be Persephone, and I still have to look at my paints I've got and go, okay, I'm going to paint her these colors, but I am going to keep the original tone the other statues had and everything. But yeah, I really like how it all turned out. I really like them even more now than I did before. So yeah. So I will see you guys around. I hope you have an excellent, excellent day. And until next time, may be happy, healthy, and most importantly, be safe. And may the gods bless you. Bye.